My girlfriend's text came in. I'm pregnant, but it's not yours. My heart skipped a beat. I typed back instantly. Congrats to the father, then blocked her number, sent a simple card to the guy she named. Condolences on your new responsibility. Now she's losing it. Friends' phones, WhatsApp, Instagram, messages everywhere. I made a mistake. Please just listen. But the name she gave? I looked it up, and the hairs on my neck stood straight because, dear friends, if you haven't subscribed to my channel up to this point, please subscribe to my channel and boost my morale. Thank you. I'm 28. Been with Rachel for 3 years. Thought we were solid. Matching coffee orders, inside jokes, the whole thing. We just signed a lease renewal 2 months ago. Her toothbrush sat next to mine. Her parents invited me to their lake house for Christmas. Then that text came through on a Tuesday afternoon while I was grabbing lunch. I stared at my phone for maybe 10 seconds. Read it 3 times. My sandwich sat untouched. The restaurant noise faded into white static. I didn't cry, didn't throw anything. Just felt this cold, empty sensation spread through my chest like someone had opened a window in winter. I typed back what I said. Hit send. Blocked her number before I could second-guess myself. But here's the thing that made my hands shake when I put my phone down. She'd named the father in that same text. Marcus. Her coworker Marcus. The guy she'd mentioned exactly twice in 3 years, both times in passing about some office thing. I got home that evening and Googled him. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Found him in about 4 minutes. Marcus Hayes. 34, marketing director at her company. Married. 2 kids. His wife's profile was public. Stephanie Hayes, elementary school teacher, posted pictures of their family every weekend. Pumpkin patches. Soccer games. Beach vacations. That's when the hairs on my neck stood up. Because if Rachel was telling the truth, this guy had just blown up his entire life. Wife. Kids. Career. Everything. I sat there on my couch for an hour, just thinking. Then I ordered a sympathy card on Amazon. One of those generic, thinking of you in difficult times once. Had it shipped to his office address, which was listed right there on LinkedIn. Inside, I wrote, condolences on your new responsibility. I'm sure Stephanie and the kids will understand. A friend. Sent it off. 2 days shipping. Then I went to bed in the guest room. Update 1. The next morning, my phone started blowing up. Different numbers. Rachel's friends. Her sister. Please pick up. She's crying nonstop. You need to hear her out. She made a mistake, but she loves you. I didn't respond to any of them. Blocked each number as they came in. Grabbed my laptop and started apartment hunting during my lunch break. Month-to-month places. Something I could move into fast. Then the Instagram DM started. Her cousin. Her college roommate. People I'd met maybe once. She's really sorry. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't you think you're being harsh? I turned off Instagram notifications and went back to work. I'm in data analysis. Spend most of my day in spreadsheets and reports. It was almost calming, honestly. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't cheat. Numbers don't send pregnancy texts and then panic when you call their bluff. That evening, I got home to find Rachel sitting on our front steps. Still had her key, obviously, but I guess she didn't want to ambush me inside. She looked rough. Hair in a messy bun. No makeup. Red eyes. Please, she said, standing up. Please just let me explain. I stopped about 6 feet away. Keys in my hand. Explain what? It's not. She wiped her eyes. It's not what you think. You texted me that you're pregnant with another man's baby, Rachel. What part am I misunderstanding? I'm not actually pregnant. Her voice cracked. I was testing you. I actually laughed. Couldn't help it. Testing me. I wanted to see if you'd fight for us. If you cared enough to. So you made up a pregnancy and blamed it on a married father of 2? I unlocked the door. That's your explanation? I panicked. We've been distant, and I thought. We renewed our lease 2 months ago, Rachel. I know, but you've been working late and I got a promotion. I told you about the promotion. I've been working late because I'm managing a new team. I stepped inside, held the door at a 45-degree angle. Not open, not closed. Anything else? Did you? She hesitated. Did you send something to Marcus? Why would I do that? His wife showed up at the office today. Made a scene. He got put on administrative leave. She looked at me with this expression like she wanted me to feel bad about it. His whole life is falling apart. Sounds rough. I started closing the door. You should probably stay somewhere else tonight. I'm getting the locks changed tomorrow. This is my apartment too. Then you can explain to the landlord why you're not on good terms with your co-tenant anymore. I paused. Actually, I'll save you the trouble. I already called him. He's letting me break the lease early under domestic circumstances. You've got until Sunday to get your stuff. I closed the door, locked it, listened to her cry on the other side for about 5 minutes before she finally left. Update 2. Saturday morning, Rachel showed up with her sister and 2 friends. I'd already packed most of her stuff into boxes. I'm efficient like that, and left them by the door. Took maybe 10 minutes for them to load up her car and drive off. Her sister gave me a dirty look. One of the friends actually said, "You're really cold. You know that?" I just handed her another box. By Monday, I'd found a new place. Studio apartment, decent neighborhood, available immediately. Signed the paperwork during my lunch break. Started moving my stuff that evening. Wednesday, I got a message from an unknown number. Unblocked it by accident while clearing notifications. "This is Stephanie Hayes, Marcus's wife. Can we talk?" I stared at that for a while. Thought about ignoring it. But curiosity won. Sure. When? She suggested coffee the next morning. Thursday, 7 a.m. at a place downtown, nowhere near Rachel's office. I showed up early. Stephanie was already there. Looked exactly like her Facebook photos. Blonde hair pulled back, tired eyes, holding a coffee cup like it was the only thing keeping her upright. "Thank you for meeting me," she said as I sat down. "No problem. I need to know what happened." She spoke quietly, controlled, like she'd practiced this. "Marcus said he barely knows a Rachel. That they've talked maybe 3 times. That this whole thing is insane." She sent me a text saying she was pregnant with his baby. I pulled out my phone, showed her the screenshot I'd saved, then admitted she made it up to test me. Stephanie read it. Her jaw tightened. "She named Marcus specifically?" "Yeah." "Why?" "No idea. Maybe she panicked and said the first name she could think of. Maybe there's more to it." I shrugged. "Either way, I'm out. I sent that card to your husband because I thought you deserved to know someone was claiming he got them pregnant. If he says it's not true, that's between you two." She was quiet for a minute. "Then, he's not cheating on me." "Okay. No. I mean, I've been through his phone. His emails. His calendar. Everything. He works late sometimes, but he's always where he says he is." She looked up at me. "I think your ex was obsessed with him." That caught me off guard. "What?" "Marcus mentioned a few weeks ago that someone at work kept finding excuses to talk to him, bringing him coffee, asking about weekend plans. He thought it was just friendly." She set her cup down. "Then I showed up at his office, and Rachel saw me, and she went pale, like she'd seen a ghost." "Did Marcus ever?" "No. He's oblivious to that stuff. Probably why I married him." She almost smiled. "Almost. But I wanted to meet you because I needed to know if you knew anything else. If there was something I was missing." "I don't." And I meant it. "Rachel and I were together 3 years. She mentioned Marcus twice. I didn't know she talked to him regularly until that text." Stephanie nodded slowly. "She got fired yesterday." "What?" "HR investigation. Apparently, she'd been logging into Marcus's calendar, trying to sync their schedules, following him during lunch breaks. Someone in IT flagged it." Stephanie finished her coffee. "Marcus is back at work Monday. Full reinstatement. His boss apologized." We sat there for another minute. 2 people whose lives had intersected in the strangest possible way. "I'm sorry you got dragged into this," I finally said. "I'm sorry your girlfriend turned out to be crazy." She stood up. "Good luck with your move. You too. With everything." She left. I sat there for another 10 minutes, just processing. Update 3. Rachel tried to call me from her mom's phone 3 days later. I picked up by accident, didn't recognize the number. "Don't hang up." Her voice was frantic. "Please." I almost hung up anyway. But something stopped me. Maybe I wanted closure. Maybe I was just tired. "What, Rachel?" "I need help. I got fired and I can't. I can't afford rent and—" "You should have thought about that before you made up a fake pregnancy." "It wasn't fake. I mean," she stammered. "I thought I might be. I took a test, and it was unclear and I panicked. You literally told me you were testing me. I was scared. You were pulling away and I thought. I was working, Rachel. That's what adults do. They work." I pinched the bridge of my nose. "Why Marcus?" Silence. "Rachel, why did you name Marcus specifically?" "Because Her voice got smaller. "I thought maybe if you thought I was with someone successful, someone established, you'd realize what you were losing. So you chose a married father of 2. I didn't think you'd look him up. I didn't think you'd send a card to his office." You ruined his life. No. I kept my voice level. You did that when you named him. I just made sure the truth came out. And apparently, the truth was that you were stalking him. I wasn't stalking. HR disagreed. I heard her start crying. Rachel, I need you to stop contacting me. Stop having your friends contact me. Stop using other people's phones. We're done. There's no coming back from this. But I love you. You loved the idea of me. You loved having a boyfriend. You didn't love me enough to just talk to me when you felt distant. I exhaled. Goodbye, Rachel. I hung up, blocked her mom's number, changed my number the next day. Final update. It's been 4 months now. I'm settled into my studio. Promoted again at work last month. Turns out when you're not dealing with manufactured relationship drama, you have a lot more mental energy for your career. Found out through a mutual friend that Rachel moved back in with her parents. She's working retail while job hunting. Apparently, getting fired for workplace harassment doesn't look great on a resume. Her entire friend group fractured. Half of them sided with her. Half thought she was unhinged. Her sister still sends me occasional Instagram requests from fake accounts. I just keep blocking them. Marcus and Stephanie are still together. I know because I got a Christmas card from them last month. Just a generic family photo one. But Stephanie had written a note inside. Thank you for your honesty. We're doing well. Hope you are too. Their kids looked happy. Marcus looked exhausted, but okay. I went on a date last week. Nothing serious. Just coffee with someone from a friend's birthday party. She asked about my last relationship. I kept it simple. It ended badly, but I'm good now. Because I am. Good, I mean. I think about Rachel sometimes. Wonder if she understands what she did wrong, or if she's still telling herself I'm the villain. Wonder if she's getting help, or just blaming everyone else. Mostly, though, I don't think about her at all. Edit 1. For everyone asking how I stayed so calm, I didn't really. I just decided early on that I wasn't going to let her chaos become my chaos. Once I made that choice, everything else got easier. Edit 2. Yes, I know sending that card was petty. No, I don't regret it. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Edit 3. To the people saying I should have given her another chance, she faked a pregnancy to manipulate me. That's not a relationship hiccup. That's a character flaw. I'm good, thanks.